Good evening. Hello, hello. Welcome to Learn Love Tarot. Hi, I'm Angie, and on my channel, I teach you little mini lessons on how to read energies of astrology that is transiting and use your personal birth chart to understand how to best navigate those energies, because boy, do we have some whoppers starting us off here at the beginning of the year. Now, if you've already watched my latest videos, I did a reading. My intention was to do all the fixed signs with the same base reading and then layer the separate reads on top of that. However, the energy from yesterday to today, I couldn't put my finger on it. It just felt a little bit lighter. It felt like a little happier energy, like lovey-dovey, little spring in my step. And I was like, what is that? And I was like, surely we couldn't have shifted that much as far as planets in the cosmos. But what I did see that did significantly change from yesterday to today was that today, 126, but no matter when you're listening to this, this is for you if the title brought you in. Uranus, okay, the planet of surprise, finally went direct today. Okay, so it was no longer in retrograde. It's in Taurus, and Taurus and Uranus and Taurus. Let me slow down. Some of you might be like in an excitement and hurry. See, I can feel the energy. Let's see, I wrote this down. The lesson of Uranus and Taurus is to let go of security and embrace freedom and risk and pursuing pleasure to bring happiness and awaken deeper experiences. Okay, so yes, today is the Taurus and Scorpio axis. Also, what is different, those energies yesterday, I went through to synthesize and pull out the synchronicities, and there were so many. Almost every single pre-shuffle I did in the very first video where I was showing you how to cleanse your tarot cards on a full moon. Almost all of them came out in the general reading, in the base reading. And then when I was looking today, so I did the pre-shuffle for all four of the fixed signs, and Taurus did not have any of the pre-shuffle cards that were even in the reading that came up yesterday, but Scorpio did, and a little bit of over half of Scorpio's pre-shuffle was in yesterday's reading. So if you're Scorpio, go ahead and go back and look at that axis reading, because you did show up quite a bit, especially in Aquarius's energy. They definitely were along the same vein, because so that was our air and fire of the fixed signs, which is the masculine energy. Okay, so we've got air, swords, fire, masculine. Okay, and then for the female end of the axis, the Scorpio end of the other side of Taurus, we have the feminine aspect. So we've got our cups, water energy, and then our pentacles. Those are feminine energies. So while yesterday's reading, getting confirmation already, we haven't even done anything, but I'm cool with it. Yesterday's reading was on the male axis, and today's reading is going to be on the female axis. So I decided to just, even though it was going to take me a lot longer in time, I was up to almost 2, loading everything and getting everything so you guys could see it hopefully today. I got to do that, because if only the Scorpio read, you guys can just go back and look at the Scorpio read, okay? And today, maybe if those other masculine energies are coming apparent in this read, then we can do that. Okay, so I did do a scry, and it was so awesome to see those images come out in the cards, not only then, but as I was logging the reading, I found even more. So those scry messages may or may not apply today, but since I'm doing a whole new spread, that's where we're going. Okay, All right, take a big breath for me. Nice deep breath in through your nose, white light in through your nose. Lift your chin, big exhale out, static. In honor of the full moon in Leo, we'll get that lion's breath. Give me one more. Static out. Nice job. So I already did meditate and cleanse the cards with sage, but I am going to go ahead and clear the energy. If you have an iPods, you might want to turn those down or just take them out momentarily. You're going to hear a ding sound, and then I'm going to see if there are any messages for the feminine axis today of Scorpio and Taurus. So fixed energies are really feeling this, especially the Scorpio, because modern astrology, Pluto is the ruler. Okay, it used to be Mars in traditional astrology, which is also the ruler of Aries. Pluto's a higher octave of Mars. So Pluto enforces change. Mars wants you to take action towards change, towards your highest good, but Pluto forces you to do that if you haven't done that. Okay, I'll be quiet for just a second. Let's see if we can get anything here. Ancestors of the highest white light. Turtle. And not a sunflower today like yesterday. Kind of like a daisy, but it was pink petals. Um, Winding to a close. It's a circular pattern that goes into the center. Okay, I've been seeing that actually started a couple weeks ago. Fibonacci sequence, things in nature that form the golden ratio. So that to me is indicating some harmony here upcoming for you. I can't remember if I got horseshoe yesterday, but I'm seeing this as South Node. Otter? No. Corrected. Seal. Okay. Butterfly, transformation, that's Pluto. Audience. Light on the left, dark on the right. That would be wax off, moving down towards the new moon, which is the divine masculine. Okay. So that would make sense because we just had the full moon in Leo yesterday, and now the light is turning down to get to the new moon, which is dark, and that's divine masculine. The letter V, Victor. I don't know why victory could be. Why a candy cane? And sunglasses, like the big ones, like big movie star sunglasses. The number 4. I see that is Cancer sign. That's the crab. Scorpio does like to go deep there, deep and mysterious, a little complicated. So we got anything that dwells under the sea that deeply. That's a letter Y, divine Y point. That's it. Key. Divine Y point key. Okay, this is a fork in the road energy. Yesterday's energy was on, off, on, off. It was like going smooth and then it would stop, and smooth and then it would stop. That felt very smooth, a lot more cheerful today, possibly because of the feminine energy. I couldn't tell you. All right, so if you didn't catch it, because I'm doing a whole new bottom spread here, I'm going to take the masculine, feminine energies, combine them together. And I'd like to start with a fresh deck. here. So I like to do these a few times. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, thank you so much for guiding me free. Angels and guides, you have my permission to please help me channel the energy of the read today for the axis of Scorpio and Taurus. Okay, King of Wands. Okay. He only peeked out once yesterday. We had King of Cups, King of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Like it was a little, it was kind of intense, guys. I'm not gonna lie. The Leo reading, oh God, it almost had me in tears. Only watched that one. It's in a good mood. But basically, I'm not gonna say the divine masculine was having a little bit of a rough go. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. One more. Um, Aquarius was 10 of Cups on the split and 8 of Pentacles. I've been reading yesterday. Since I got the number 4, just told you 4. I like my 3s, but hey, I listen. Okay, guys, my goal, by the way, with the channel this year, is to attract like-minded others who are interested in learning how to raise their vibration. If you are going through spiritual ascension, perhaps you've had a dark night of the soul, and that's why you are here. Welcome. My nails are a little bit long. 2 of Pentacles came out yesterday. And there's that 7 of Pentacles, which was what the divine masculine was looking at yesterday and examining, is the juice worth the squeeze. Aquarius was having trouble with an energy that was a little bit immature, divine feminine, like a showy offy, in love with love, saying, yeah, that's what I want to do. But then, yeah, you have to check out that reading. Okay. Anything else? I keep going to about something else. All right. Okay, so we had King of Wands before, now Knight of Wands, and 7 Pentacles again. That's the second time it came out. Knight of Wands came out in the outcome with Queen of Cups, and then we had a Queen of Wands. So when we have 2 divine feminines on the board, that Queen of Wands can be seen as mistress energy. Okay. Aquarius, that seemed to be more current and like a bigger impending tower, whereas Leo's energy, it was more of it's already happened, but nobody's knowing about it until coming out now, right? So whatever, go float your boat and watch them go. I don't know what to tell you. They were pretty intense. There was a lot of synchronicities. So, okay. All right. So now we're going to take the major arcana, and we start at 0, the full, and we end up at the world when we successfully complete a lesson, a journey. So we go from birth all the way until we ascend into the ethers and become one with everybody else in the universe, living and non-physical. So these are all the lessons we go through on the hero's journey. The court cards with the people can designate archetypal people, doesn't have to be that sign. But if that's a sign for you, then that's something to pay attention to. If you have any certain numbers you'd like to jot down now before we get into the reading, or any kind of animals, then that can always be a sign for you to come up as well. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these energies together too. Justice on the bottom there. That came out in the pre-shuffle yesterday, but it didn't, it only ended up coming out, I think, on Aquarius's card, as far as, because we got Hierophant in the opportunity. So that could be commitment energy, right? It could also be you're becoming a guru at something, or you are encountering some kind of shaman or guide that helps you connect to your higher self, divine masculine. So, and if you haven't ever, if you're just new to tarot, there's the Empress energy right on top, Devil and Justice. Wow. Okay. Empress, are we obsessed with evening the score about something? I hope not, because that's negative energy. You don't want to pull your own energy down. Okay. All right. So these are just, if you watched the last time when I pre-shuffle, this to me feels like, I like energy is in layers for me when I read that. I read colors, I hear sounds, vibrations, I get images. Hang on. Temperance. Okay, that came in the outcome yesterday as well. I'm not meaning to go back and forth, but I was intending to combine all these energies because the Empress only came out at the bottom of the deck yesterday during Aquarius's reading. And the Devil came out for Leo's reading. And Justice also came out for Aquarius. Now, Seven of Swords came up in the near future energy of this opportunity. And all cards have light and dark, okay? Shadow and light, yin and yang, masculine, feminine energy. The Seven of Swords, so it all depends what the context of all the other cards are around it. Chariot came out on the bottom of yesterday's read too, Cancer energy. And we did have the outcome of the Queen of Cups yesterday and had a King of Cups on the board for divine pair. Temperance, tempering energy, Sagittarian here, 1 foot on the land, 1 foot in the water. A lot of people don't talk about temperance. Yes, patience and healing, but temperance is really that internal, putting the puzzle pieces of ourself back together, learning the lessons within relationships, because we're human. That's why we're here. We learn from each other. We learn within relationships. They are mirrored. People that are our soulmates mirror ourselves back to us so that we can grow and learn and understand ourselves better. Okay. It's just super interesting that Empress came flying out on the top with the Devil right under her and Justice. Okay, Empress. So again, we want to make sure, I talked yesterday about your strength card, Leo. We talked about kind of letting go of unfairness. Okay. Yeah, shit isn't fair. 5 of Pentacles here. Lack mindset could be feeling like they're left out in the cold. That could be why we might be obsessively thinking about that still. Hermit energy, 4 of Pentacles. Virgo energy, 4 of Pentacles is the cardinal energy of Earth, which would be Capricorn. Okay. It's about, so it's not about, well, they need to get their karma. Everybody gets karma. It's positive and negative, depending on your own actions, right? So there's a reason the golden rule, maybe that's why we saw the golden ratio today in the scrying. We'll see where we go. You can't, the whole point, sorry, having trouble speak as you speak. The whole point of that is you got to go about your own business of healing and learning what you need to learn, because Wheel of Fortune, wanting someone else to get their karma for, whatever you feel you've been through. you wishing that on them lowers your vibration. Okay. And it's hard to keep your vibration higher because negative energy feeds itself. For higher vibration energy, you just have to keep adding, right? You have to keep adding boxes so that you can step on the steps. Whereas negative energy, you put one box in, you get another box right with it, even though you didn't put it there. And they swallow you, they push you down. Okay. Nope. That would be why. And my readings on the flip. I was getting ready to shuffle again. I heard no. Alrighty then. Yesterday's reading was very different. I did a shuffle and we looked at the energies on the bottom of the deck. So that might, we're going to have to wait till the end unless I peek. I don't know if I want to peek. Let's wait first. It's a surprise. Okay. Your energy, divine feminine. Moving on to calmer waters. Okay. This is allowing your spirit guides to take you out of the tumultuousness. So notice that they are on water emotions. This is a balance of those 6 swords, 3 and 3 on each side, Father, Son, Holy Spirit on each side. You are needing to rebalance your energy. Okay. If you feel like that, this reading could be for you today. And then I'm looking at the full moon, obviously from yesterday, that is in Leo. It was 5 degrees in Leo. So you want to look at where 5 degrees is in your birth chart, okay? And wherever that 5 degrees Leo is in your chart, full moons are all about illumination, the culmination of energy, the peaks. Full moons are the divine feminine energy at the top of the roller coaster. So starting today, maybe that's why too, I felt a little bit of ease because it's you get to go down the coaster, right? And if you're white knuckling it, then those are the tracks you built since the last new moon. Okay, hear that again. Right now, the ride that we get for the next 2 weeks are from the tracks that you built from the last new moon. Bottom of the roller coaster, masculine energy is action. You build up to the top. Divine feminine, are you going to go wee or are you going to white knuckle it? Okay, depends on what you've already done. Okay, but the full moon does bring us revelations, does heighten activity. Emotions can be really out of control for people. You know, that's why hospitals get crazy, ERs get crazy. I used to hate going to school, teaching school when it was a full moon because the kids were nutty McFuddy. Anyhow, it looks like this is, you know, this is more for today for this energy. It's like, okay, on the way down, we get time to rest, rejuvenate, nest, and rethink. What went right? What went wrong? How can I improve it? Okay, now leading up to this energy of the new moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. That's going to be, it's going to feel like a pop. A new start is coming on that new moon. Okay, so it's time once we get to February 9th. Think about that now. Start, because you're going to start building again. Start thinking about now, especially if you're getting a ride you don't like, what you want to do the next 2 weeks so that when you get to the next full moon, what you've built from that Aquarian new moon, you're going to have a better experience. Okay. Let's see where I feel like it's excitement. It's like, I feel like I'm going to a party or something. Not, I don't know why. Okay, so here is the 4 of Swords. We saw that the divine masculine's axis yesterday was already in that state. And it was very, very soon upcoming. So this is the situation for you now. Okay. The 3 of Swords also came up twice yesterday in the reading. Has bottom of the energy. So 3 of Swords is about the 3 swords that you get stabbed in your heart with. That's some kind of a heartache. That's some kind of a setback. Okay. And in this image, interestingly, we might have some single parents here with a child, because this is a mother and child. And in this stained glass window up here is a mother and child. The masculine figure is laying down and resting. And in this depiction, this would be the Aquarius energy, your energy. Okay. The masculine is leading the feminine out of those troubled waters. But this is supposed to depict spirit leading us on the way because we're following our intuition. Okay. So that's interesting to me that there are mother, child, and masculine energies. One is getting us out, okay, and the other is just staying put. So again, after a new moon, it's like all those heightened emotions, and then today you kind of feel like, ah, that's that. All right. The opportunity here, Three of Wands. This was in the number 8 position yesterday for the Aquarius Leo axis, as what Spirit wanted us to know, that for those signs, your wish is already on its way. Okay, so Taurus and Scorpio, this is saying here you have an opportunity for what you desire to be on its way. Okay, so it sounds like perhaps we are still in the bit of the mud here. I'll scoot these down. I'm going to have to scoot them up eventually, but that way you can see. Right here, it's like, okay, we're leaving, we're resting, and then the opportunity is to go, okay, what do I want to manifest better next time? Right? And I just said that about what rider you're going to build the next time, so that what you do want comes to you. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Recent past energy that helped you decide to calm some things down, to finally listen to your own higher self or your guides, to allow yourself to move into calmer waters emotionally. What got you there? Some kind of victory. So this is victory after a long battle. And notice those are double sixes here too. 6, 4, 3, double six. I had a double six when I was writing down, I thought today. Yeah, that's what was really cool. So yesterday, Uranus was in Pluto 19 degrees 5 minutes, which boils down to the number 15. If you add those 3 digits together, then 1 plus 5 is a 6. And today, Uranus, yes, the degrees are still the same, but that planet is no longer kind of just holding steady there and in retrograde. It's moving forward. Okay, so 6 and a 6, 66. These are both forward movement. Okay. Awesome sauce. So if this is recent past and this is today for the reading, okay, that makes sense. Moving forward. No longer stagnant, because that horse has to move, right? Now, depending, since I'm not looking at the bottom cards for environmental energy, it's a little harder to depict if it's the light or the shadow side of the card. But because Lovers is on the bottom, this could feel like you had a victory, or you made, so the Lovers is a choice card. You made a decision. Okay, it's like the victory wreath means that you feel so much better now that I just finally decided. Okay, you might not have even gotten in the boat yet, but your mind has, your heart has, your heart was already there a while ago. You had that fire in your belly a while ago. Okay, there's been some kind of lots of fire, right? Because wands are all fire energy, and you are finally heading home in the recent past to claim your victory wreath. And in the present moment, you're in the boat and going somewhere different. Where are you going? Where are you going, DF? All right. What is the heart of the read today? What's this reading all about? Well, just, Leo full moon. Strength. Okay, so it took you a lot of strength to make this decision. This is the Empress taming the beast. Okay, this is her showing the beast that, see, I'm not going to hurt you. Okay, I can be gentle. And even though you are rough, I can be gentle. And when we combine those two energies, right, we have this lovely bright yellow third chakra sunshine energy of leading us towards our happiness. So you took off in a victory towards your happiness, leaving where you were to have strength. That notes that there might have been something to fear or that something was emotionally difficult, especially since it's under the Four of Swords, which indicates that there was a heartbreak of some sort, but you're wanting something different here, okay, which is also going to take strength. All right, let's see what the near future energy is. I want to know what's coming. What's coming with this Three of Wands? What you got cooking in your manifestations? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm thinking, especially if you know me personally. What, baby? All right, where are you going? Ace of Wands. Okay, if you're a male divine feminine, could also be looking for a wand or a wop. Well, the Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning at something. And it's also 3 plus 4 wands here. 4 wands is the 4 corners, is 1111. And this is the future energy. So today, the sun is at 6 degrees 23, just 2 digits off from a birthday. But anyway, that adds up to 11. And then Saturn is also in a numerology 11. Yesterday, Jupiter was at an 11, and today Pluto's at 0 degrees 11. You could be going towards a divine counterpart, guys, or you are manifesting this. This is, I mean, it's in the near future energy. There's a chance. There's a chance here. Okay, that could happen by Leo time. August, I had a lot of 8s today in my own reading. And there's the lemonscape above her head. Number 8, that is a balanced energy that flows reciprocally, giving what you get. And that could be why you needed to leave wherever that was to get victory and attain that victory. Like it was just a victory just to leave. That's what this feels like to me for you. I mean, it was divinely guided. So you followed your intuition. Okay. Number 7 position is going to be the block. I should have said it. Now I can't claim it since I didn't say it, but ever. So 6 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 1. That's a 10. I was thinking 10 of Wands. What's this? 10 of Wands. So in the past, this was all on one card. This was the block. Okay. So when you're looking at what was stopping you from leaving and going on to your victory, what was stopping you from moving into calmer waters previously? Well, the 10 of Wands. Okay. And when this is in upright, 10s are the end, dead end, because 1 plus 0 is 1, and you get back to the ace. In a reverse position, okay, this means you're not wanting to put the burden down. And sometimes that comes with, people that we love to our own detriment. So this could have been that you just didn't want to put that burden down, okay? And you've decided to. Spirit wants you to know you made the right decision. King of Swords, Aquarian energy coming back in here. Divine Masculine, if you're an Aquarius, you could be healing. There's the butterfly right above his head. And we did get that in the scribe. Now, the King of Swords, Spirit wants you to know you made the right decision, because once the King of Swords sees the truth and he knows the truth, he owns the truth and he goes. So in the reading yesterday, we got the Four of Swords on top with the King of Swords on the environmental energy. Okay, so a King of Swords was healing. Today, it's a King of Swords is healing, but this is your energy. This is for you, Taurus and Scorpio. Okay, wherever Aquarius is in your chart, for me, that's my 7th house of relationships, and that is opposite from my house of self. If you look at your ascendant, directly across the hallway, would be able to tell you what energy or what sign, what archetype is best suited for you in romance this lifetime, and really more so partnership, because 7th house can be friends, family, you know, business colleagues, as well as partnerships and love. So we got that Pluto Aquarian energy showing up again, Pluto in Aquarius. And he holds the sword of truth, which came out in the environmental energy. So we'll see what's on the bottom of the deck, but he holds that sword of truth. And divine feminine, if I'm speaking to the divine feminine here, you've embraced this masculine energy, because Pluto is asking us to be very, very strong, because I mean, it's been a long slog with Pluto and Capricorn since 2008. And if you don't have a lot of Earth in your chart, it was probably pretty miserable. My North Node is in Capricorn, so that's one of the only Earth energies I have other than Pluto and Virgo. So that was not fun lessons. Pluto is what kicks you in your ass and puts you in a 4 of swords. Okay. And we did talk about the Pluto, or excuse me, Uranus being in Taurus. When we get there, we've got to embrace freedom and risk and pursuing pleasure to bring happiness and awaken deeper experiences. Scorpio, that's my moon. Like, that's emotions. Like, you got to be able to talk to me in my brain. Okay. And because I have that Scorpio there, that's just a deep, like, if it's not deeply emotional to you, you don't feel it in your bones, you don't want it. You don't want it. Taurus was just fine. I doubt they even felt anything at all. They're usually pretty stubborn. So even if they did feel it, they probably pretend like they didn't. You know, lots of Tauruses, and I love you. Interesting. Okay, let's see what comes in the outcome here. What you waiting for, Scorpio and Taurus? 10 of Pentacles. It's on offer. This is the happy family card. Um, the um, the King of Pentacles is in the 10 of Pentacles card. Okay, this is the king and queen. They can be retirement age. You could be getting ready to retire, or if this is financial windfall, it could be like, oh, I get to take some time off. Pentacles are all about something tangible, time, money, resources, talents, you know, things, resources. I guess that's the same thing. So you're like, no, you know, 9 of Pentacles is fine and great and all. That's independently, you know, financial independence, feminine energy of nurturing. I take care of everyone. 9 of Pentacles is the lower octave of Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. And then the higher octave of the Queen of Pentacles is the Empress. So this is like Empress energy. We did see that come out in the pre-shuffle. You're waiting. I'm trying not to snicker. Okay. That's you want that and only that. Can't blame you. Spirit says you made the right decision by not, refusing not to hold on to this or refusing to put down the burden. Now you're letting it go because you know it blocks you because you already done went. And if you haven't yet physically, you're about to. Because you came home to your own personal victory because you had the strength to. And now you're like, what's fresh? What's new? What's exciting? This can be a creative new endeavor as well that brings you a shit ton of pentacles, more time, more energy, more time with your family, more time to do the things that you want to do, see the sights, go to all the different cities. And I don't know why I just thought of a lock on the bridge. Like, when they do, I've only seen it in movies, but you can buy a lock and engrave it, and then you lock it on the bridge. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, please put that in the comments. Help a girl out. Okay, then we went out. I go out from the outcome here. Ten of Pentacles looking pretty damn good. I like to have 6 cards. So let's see where we go here. I'm going to just get my cards from ground in here. I don't know why I want to put in there. Okay. Let's see what else. All right, we're just going to keep going up top here. What's this Ten of Pentacles about? That's why you're leaving the other thing? When you do, you're getting a gifty. See that little gift? This could be a childhood friend. This could be, it can be siblings. Again, that's the 3rd 6. Okay, that is not a bad number in numerology, by the way. Because it's divine. It's just more divinity, more balance. The number 3 6s is 18. That's a 9. This is completion. This is coming, if not full circle. It's finally coming, guys. And that's what you've been waiting on. This is someone from the past coming into your present to affect your future, especially since it's an outcome energy. Okay. Wow. Equal partnership. This was not. We saw that in the cards yesterday too, with the divine masculine either breadcrumbing or getting breadcrumbed by a Queen of Wands. It could be Aries energy, but like I said, the Leo felt more fiery, but Aquarians felt more fiery. And even though the Queen of Wands is Aries energy, I always am reminded of Scorpio energy because they're also very sensual. And the Queen of Wands does like her pleasure. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Are you blushing, Scorpio? Oh, Taurus ain't blushing. He just keeps it behind closed doors. Just because Taurus doesn't talk about it, do not let that fool you. Male or female Tauruses, just because they might not be spilling their beans to everyone around, it's behind closed doors, and they get pretty. I'm gonna say sensual. Let's leave it at that. 2 of Cups within this 10 of Pentacles. This is like I said, happy family. but it's either a past life soulmate that you have no idea you are about to encounter, or this is literally someone from the past. All right. See what else we got here to start something new with you. So again, with the threes, okay? So this time you are with somebody different, and now you are having expert help at building your Ten of Pentacles. This is an architect helping the couple in this scenario. Nine of Pentacles, that's Korean. That's definitely that grounded energy coming in. See, and again, there's not a ton of water here. I mean, we got great water for what is there. A lot of fire and earth. It could be same-sex couple as well. I did get the rainbow yesterday, and it came out in two of the cards for, I believe, Leo. Check that out. Okay, here we go. Temperance again. So fixed signs, yeah, you're having a lot in common, but the male energy axis, okay, the masculine energies felt it was like a lot more. It wasn't this like, okay, one step after another. It was like, whoa. It was like blowout. We had the tower right away. But then they balanced their energy. It took that shakeup, to like wake them up and go, oh, it wasn't what I thought. Temperance, like I said, it's about internal, blending the water and the earth energies. Okay, water, earth, feminine axis, because those are feminine energies. Does not mean male or female. Souls are not male or female, they just are. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. That came out in the environmental energy of yesterday's Aquarius Leo axis. So this is in the feminine axis, becoming an expert at this. I did say, definitely, especially in the Leo reading, that was the last time that person was repeating the lesson. Wasn't so sure about Aquarius. It kind of felt like they might do one more go just for, good torturing measure. Get in your head, like you overthink. Aquarians overthink instead of using their feelings and their emotions, right? They think they just convince themselves back into it, right? Even though they're usually wicked smart. I've never met a stupid Aquarius. Or a boring one. That's the damn show. But of course, I am Leo ascendant, so that means across the hallway, my perfect partnerships are Aquarian. So there you go. Frickin' frack, peas and carrots. I mean, I got a bad thing to say about this. I mean, the craptastic not putting the burden down was in the past. And you're like, I want a new wand, kind of like Huey Lewis wants a new drug. Just ignore me. Also, what was my song today of the morning? Something about, it was a Wings, Paul McCartney, something about love, like silly love songs. I never got that song before. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. It just feels like a little more lighthearted energy. So divine feminine or feminine axis, right? It feels like you're a little farther along in the process here. Okay. Which would make sense because the divine feminine heals outside union. And once your energy is tempered and you alchemize your divine masculine and divine feminine, your yin and yang within yourself, that is a signal then for the divine masculine that she's ready for a new start, and divine masculine heals within the union. There was a lot of there was third party all over both of those readings yesterday, guys. It was a little rough. Okay. Shall we peek and see what? No, we're not going to do it. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here at the bottom of the deck. So this is environmental energies. I mean, 1111 here in the future, you got you're waiting on the fourth wand and it's coming. You do too. Why am I so ornery today? If you know me, you're like, oh, not ornery. Okay, Wheel of Fortune came out like crazy yesterday, all over the freaking place. So, Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, you do not see this coming. You do not see this coming. This is like a fun surprise. It's like winning the lottery. It could go either way, but this is so freaking interesting. Okay, look. So you got Wheel of Fortune, Lovers, Choice, Chance, and Two. Okay, you got to choose. Ships for me are soulmate. You got to choose a ship. And I just I watched Dawn's reading this morning. She is a reader with me who is also certified by Soulful Revolution. If you'd like a personal reading from either one of us, look at the description box below, and there'll be a link in there for you for that. That is our mentor channel. And she said, you got to pick a ship. And lo and behold, and I left her a message like, oh my God, my reading yesterday for the full moon of Leo had almost all the same cards. She lives nowhere near me. Okay, like that's just so funky. All right, but it feels like a test, guys. So two and two bookending each other over here. Which way is it going to be? Are we going to go for it and make the right choice this time? Or are you going to kind of fiddle fart around like Aquarius and not be like, I need something in my face showing me that this person is a shitbird before I'll do anything. And even then I might not. Hey, it's on the other side of it's on my relationships thing. That's my lesson to learn this lifetime too. So I don't poke fun at anything that I have not done myself. Okay, so Ten of Swords. Okay, this came out in the Divine Masculine's energy in their environment. Okay, so now this is also in your environmental energy. Next to the King of Cups, who also came out. Whole entire separate read, guys. And we're getting repeating energies, probably because all y'all are fixed. But it's just the timing's different. We're all on different timelines. We can have the same experiences as others on the hero's journey. They just don't happen maybe in the same order or at the same time than they do. If you do have a divine twin, in general, it's pretty close in age. Not like before World War II, where it was, it could have been an 80-year-old and a 25-year-old. That ain't happening. The sun also came up in the environmental energy. Page of Cups. This is a new love offer. Could be an apology as well. This choice, I mean, this is a chance, the Wheel of Fortune. This is a chance here. Lovers, Sun. This is a chance for ultimate happiness. It's the happiest card in the deck. And I did see a sunflower yesterday and for their message, and that has it all sunflowers. There's like 4 of them there. That depicts loyalty. Did not even freaking say ah. Okay. Okay. Let me slow down. I'm getting too excited. Okay. Now I forget. Do we have sun first? No, we had 10 of swords. Okay. You always have a chance of getting hurt, guys. I think this is what you were finally put down the burden. Okay. This is, I'm almost up to the house. I just got a little bit more to go. I'm almost there. Like, don't give up. You gave up holding on to all that Bolsheviks so that you could take what you were able to carry, not the rest of them, that mess, so that you could change that fire into knowledge and actually do what your gut. Somebody lit a fire under your butt, maybe. Maybe you like candle wax. It's Friday night, guys. I have had 0 wine yet. Even I am this ornery without wine. That is a scary day. Okay, so 10 of Swords, King of Cups, the Sun, happiest card in the deck. I'm gonna keep going here like a mirror. Page of Cups, Emperor, Chariot, Ace of Pentacles, 2 aces on the board. This is a tangible offer. This is, I can get this in a night and have fun, and it's great. So I've been waiting a hot minute for it. Maybe you have. Maybe it's been a while. Hey, no judgment. You're like, because I'm holding out for my family. I want what I want. I want happy family, even if it's just 2 y'all. No children. Or again, if this is a retirement age, maybe empty nesters. Okay, so I'm going to look at this like a whole nother 9 card here. These are definitely mirrored energies. Okay, so we've got major. 2, 4, 5 out of 9, more than half coming up. So again, this is in your environment, what you might not see coming. This Lovers is a choice card. And because if we're looking at it like this as past energy down here, someone from the past, this could be this other person making an apology. I mean, does that, look at that. Pages are children. They can be, maybe up to 25, something like that, but very immature. And they're like, oh, I like you. Is it fish enough for this? No. Man, I am just feeling all kinds of something today. I don't know. I don't know that you've ever seen me this way on my readings so far. Okay. I swear I have not had any wine. 2 of Cups. So a page that did this and thinks they don't need to apologize, Scorpio or Taurus, they're like, hey, here's a fish. That should be enough to cover it, right? Ugliest face ever for a reason. Because Spirit's saying you got an emperor on the way. And the emperor drives the chariot. So no shit, that comes right after. So again, Aries energy. And then we have Cancerian energy. Leo again here with the sun. Kings are the fixed energy. So that's you, Scorpio. Scorpio, are you allowing your feelings to integrate finally here. You are balancing your mind and your heart instead of just flying off the handle about something, right? Because we know Scorpios, like if you ever pissed off a Scorpio, you will know hell hath no fury. And you're going to learn about it. You're going to hear about it for a long time. And even if they're not saying it verbally, they're thinking it. But look, there's a number 8 there. I collect Scorpios like I swear to God, every November, like if not, there's a couple weeks it's like every single day there's a birthday. I collect Scorpios on my back. Scorpios and Leos, whatever the reason. Okay, so this 2 of Cups is coming. They want to work with you. And again, this is showing the same energy, what you want, what's you. Okay, but that's because you've done the work of alchemizing, blending your energies, getting yourself grounded, protecting yourself, and you put the work in. You put the work in. You're getting this gifting. And guess what happens when this asshat comes back? You're saying, no, thank you. No, a fish is not enough for those 10 swords you put in my back. No, thank you. Next. Damn, you guys are giving it to them. No, thank you. A page of cups is not enough. And if we're looking at it in the block position, in a reverse, page of cups is no apology, no love offer. They just left you for dead. So it really doesn't seem like this is going to be a very hard choice now, does it? It doesn't. I mean, environmental energy, near future. Geez, like this is coming fast. You're gonna have to know ahead of time. I hope you are already on your way out of calmer waters because I don't want you to miss this. What is meant for you will never pass you by, but it can be delayed. You can get delayed and have to learn that same lesson with another meat suit, and then that delays the Emperor coming. And we saw the first card, the big shuffle there that flew out was the Empress. And so that was an Emperor and Empress on the table. Whereas yesterday, the Empress didn't make it to the table. An Emperor did make it to the table, but even though all the other cards were upright, and purposely so, because it's the first layer of my onion, he was in reverse. So, I mean, does he look like a ball of fun? Kind of crotchety, right? But with his Empress, he is even. He has the love to kind of quench his fire. Okay. We are all in better moods. I'll leave it at that. When the Emperor is in a good mood and feeling loving. Emperor drives the chariot. So this is telling me that the divine counterpart is also balancing their divine masculine and feminine, their yang and their yin, because the emperor drives this chariot with no reins, because he then is as psychic as the empress, is as nurturing as the empress. They're each other's part of the figure 8, each other's lemonscape. Wow. Okay. Even though this is going to be a ton more work, I'm glad I did it this way. All right, but I got to stop though, because now we got to go in and see how y'all play out in this energy between the Scorpios and the Taurians. Okay. Yep, and we'll get energies. I have 2 separate decks that are shuffled from yesterday. I still have not peeked because I like to be surprised like you at the bottom of the deck. And we'll see what Spirit wants us to do as far as keep shuffling, or the reading might be on the flip. We don't know. But let's see what happens here with this Two of Cups coming your way, there is definitely a lot of fire here. Okay. There's a lot of heat on this baby coming in hot. Coming in hot, Scorpio and Taurus. What you got going on under that hood? Your mechanic's coming. If you've had some, I'll stop. Let me just stop. What is wrong with me today? Okay. All right. I'm stopping filling. Let me go ahead and say goodbye so that if you haven't clicked off me already because you think I'm nuts, I don't care. I'd love for you to stay and find out what's going to happen with Scorpio's lens and the Turian lens. Okay, guys? And again, look up 5 degrees Leo in your birth chart to figure out where you should let go of your pride. Okay, because Leos can definitely be very, very prideful. Don't let pride get in your way. You may also want to look back last year at August 16th when the new moon was in Leo. That was at 23 degrees Leo. So for me, that was in a whole different house, a whole different life area. Whatever you wish for on August 16th, around that time, and the new moons are what you want to manifest coming to fruition now, and I think in a pretty big way. Not too big, but well, maybe such a thing. Let's just say it's perfect. Oh, she moves out. Really?